Hey racers, JonRacer3 here today, back for another Hot Wheels tournament, and this one is special because this is the beginning of Hot Wheels tournaments season 6. As you can see, we have 24 Hot Wheels hypercars here on the table lined up, and this season is going to be one to remember. I'll now talk about how it works. There will be 10 races with a final race 11 finale. Now, the way the cars are going to be competing on these races, the races are going to take place every other Saturday, just like a normal Saturday tournament with these same hypercars. I'll try and mix up the colors as much as I can, but the way the cars will advance is I will write down the first, second, and third place cars from each race, and then if a car wins, he will automatically go to the finale, just as in NASCAR, and then he'll be able to race again. So if cars have multiple wins, then that just more secures their place in the finale. If you guys understand the way the NASCAR point system works, you guys will understand this point system just fine. But we have 10 different tracks that you guys are going to see over the upcoming weeks, and the track today is the 4-lane Angie Crash track. Yes, I know this is the third video in a week I've used this track, but I think it's an absolutely fantastic looking course, and I cannot wait to see the hypercars run and crash on this course. So as per tradition, before I start a Hot Wheels season, we unbox a super treasure hunt. So the Lamborghini Aventador J is going to be our hypercar super treasure hunt that we will unbox before this series starts. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, now that the super treasure hunt is unboxed, let's meet our competitors. Now, I think I'm going to upload these videos every other Saturday, so since there are 10 races, this is going to be a long series. But we've got the Ferrari LaFerrari, the Lamborghini Sesto Elemento, the Bugatti Chiron, the Mercedes-Benz AMG GT3, we have the Lykan Hypersport, the Infinity Vision Concept, the McLaren F1, the McLaren Senna, and the McLaren P1. We've got the Lamborghini Huracan Super Trofeo, the Porsche 918 Spider, the Enzo Ferrari, the Lamborghini Veneno, the Lamborghini Centenario, the McLaren 720S, and the Aston Martin Vulcan. Now, a hypercar I have not used in a while, we got the Mazda Furai, we've got the Lamborghini Aventador, the Ferrari 599XX, the Pagani Huayra, the Ferrari FXX, the Orochi, we got the Bugatti Veyron, and then finally the Maserati MC12. 24 beautiful looking hypercars, and let's commence the beginning of season 6 and the beginning of the first race. Let's get started. You guys know the rules for this track. First car with the farthest car down to the finish line will be your winner. First car to 2 wins. We'll move on to the next round. Who will it be? 3, 2, 1. Look at that, and it's going to be the LaFerrari sneaking the first win. Here we go, race number 2. 3, 2, 1. Look at that, it's going to be close. It's going to be the LaFerrari sneaking around the Lamborghini Sesto Elemento, taking a second win and moving on to the next round. Alright, the LaFerrari is moving on to the next round. These cars, the Sesto, Mercedes, and Chiron, will have to wait till next week to get their shot. But in the next race, we have the McLaren Senna, the McLaren F1, the Infinity Vision, and the Lykan Hypersport. 3, 2, 1. Look at that, and it's going to be the McLaren Senna easily getting that first win. Here we go, race number 2. 3, 2, 1. Look at that, it's going to be close. It's going to be the McLaren F1 taking the win for McLaren, getting his first win, putting it to race 3. Here we go, both the McLarens have 1 win. 3, 2, 1. And look at that, the McLaren F1 with sheer speed is going to take that win and move on to the next round. Here we go with matchup number 3. We've got the McLaren P1, the Lamborghini Huracan Super Trofeo, Porsche 918 Spider, and the Ferrari Enzo. 3, 2, 1. Look at that, and it's going to be the Porsche 918 with a 360 move, keeping it straight, going to the finish line and taking his first win. Here we go, race number 2. The Porsche's up 1. 3, 2, 1. Look at that, and it's going to be the Lamborghini Huracan Super Trofeo getting his first win. Here we go, race number 3. 3, 2, 1. It's going to be a close one, but it's going to be the Enzo sneaking the win for this one. Here we go, race number 4. Everyone has a win except for that P1. 3, 2, 1. Look at that, and it's going to be the Porsche 918 taking the win and moving on to the next round. Here we go, matchup number 4. We've got the Aston Martin Vulcan, the McLaren 720S, the Lamborghini Centenario, and the Lamborghini Veneno. 3, 2, 1. Look at that, and it's going to be the McLaren 720S taking the first win. Here we go, race number 2. 3, 2, 1. Look at that, and it's going to be the Lamborghini Veneno threading the needle and taking its first win. Here we go, race number 3. The Veneno has one win, and so does the 720S. 3, 2, 1. Look at that, it's going to be the Veneno taking out his competition and moving on to the next round. Here we go with our 5th matchup. We have the Mazda Ferrari, the Lamborghini Aventador, the Ferrari 599XX, and the Pagani Huayra. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. Look at that, it's going to be the Pagani Huayra colliding with the 599XX, but still managing to get that first win. Here we go, race number 2. Pagani's up 1. 3, 2, 1. Look at that, it looks like the Mazda Ferrari is going to sneak around the Pagani to get his first win. Here we go, the Ferrari and the Pagani have one win. Who will take it in 3, 2, 1. Look at that, and it's going to be the Pagani Huayra taking the win and moving on to the next round. And here we go in our final matchup. We have the Ferrari FXX, the Mitsuoka Orochi, the Bugatti Veyron, and the Maserati MC12. Who will take it? 3, 2, 1. Look at that, it's going to be close, but it's going to be the Ferrari FXX beating out the Mitsuoka for the win. Here we go, race number 2. 3, 2, 1. Look at that, it's going to be close one. It's a huge wreck, and it's so close. I believe that is the Bugatti Veyron sneaking that one away from the Ferrari FXX just barely, getting his first win and preventing the FXX from ending the race. Here we go, race number 3. 3, 2, 1. Look at that, it's close, but it's going to be the Ferrari FXX to sneak that win from the Orochi, moving on to the next round. Here we go, as we enter round 2 of the tournament, things are going to change. In order to get the top 3 cars from the tournament, we're going to have to do a one-on-one to determine the matchup for the finale. And the way 1v1s are going to work, they're both going to be in the middle, straight shot, see who takes it, best of 1. Let's see who takes it. LaFerrari versus McLaren F1. 3, 2, 1. Look at that, and it's a straight shot, but the McLaren is going to manage to stay in front of the Ferrari, moving to the finale. Porsche 918 versus Lamborghini Veneno. 3, 2, 1. Look at that, it's going to be a close one. The Porsche shuts the door on the Veneno, but hits the bump, flips over the Veneno, allowing the Veneno to sneak that victory away, moving on to the finale. What a move. Here we go, our final matchup before the finale. We have the Pagani versus the Ferrari. 3, 2, 1. It's close, but the Pagani's gonna shut the FXX out, sneaking that win away. What a race. And here you have it. Here are your top 3 finalists. We've got the McLaren F1, the Lamborghini Veneno, and the Pagani Huayra. Only one will move on. Let's see who will take it in a first to 3 showdown. Race number 1. 3, 2, 1. Look at that, it's an awful wreck from all 3 cars, but it's the McLaren F1 staying in that first place position. Here we go, race number 2. 3, 2, 1. Look at that, it's going to be close. McLaren had the lead, but he's going to lose it to the Lamborghini Veneno on the backstretch. Very disappointing. The Lamborghini is going to get his first win. Here we go, race number 3. 3, 2, 1. And just like that, the Pagani is going to get his first win, beating out the Lamborghini. It is all tied up with 1 win. Race number 4. 3, 2, 1. Look at that, the McLaren and the Pagani collide. It's going to be the Pagani staying on that course just barely in front of the Lamborghini, or the McLaren. One more win for the Pagani, and he's our champion. Here we go. The Pagani's up 2. Can he take it? 3, 2, 1. Look at that, and the Pagani with an open shot towards the finish line is going to take the win, beating out the McLaren and the Lamborghini. And just like that, the Pagani acquires the winner of your tournament, where we got to determine a second place. Shootout, 3, 2, 1. And looks like the McLaren is going to take that easy dub over the Lamborghini, getting second place, Lamborghini with third. So here you have it. Your winner is the Pagani, the F1, and the Veneno in third. That is all for you guys today. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you're as excited for this Hot Wheels tournament season as I am, because it's going to be a blast. I'm trying to blend it in with like all of my regular uploads, which is why you'll see a hypercar tournament every other week. So I hope you're excited, and I'll see you guys next video. Take it easy. Peace.